Morning all, welcome to Grandads Allotment. Beginning of May, so just have a quick plot tour. Right, we'll just start at the shed. I'm not going, but you can see what I've got in there. Dahlias are coming up, some chrysanthemums there as well, and some tomatoes. The chilies at the front not doing too well, but here we'll see what we get. It's tulip season, all out. This was my rosemary from last year, rosemary cuttings I took Christmas time. Sorry about the planes. In the chilli house, I've got a few seedlings. I've just took a load home, which I'm going to pot up because I'm not stopping at the allotment too long. At the minute I just get some stuff, take it home, pot it up at home, then bring it back. So yeah, there's a few kale there, a couple of cucumbers, beans, a few tomatoes, and I think these are all flowers. So yeah, like I say, tulip time. All the daffs are about done now. I said all the daffodils are just about done now. I've cut them all down. First bed, spinach, perpetual spinach, bolt hardy beetroot. These were all sown a couple of weeks ago. They're in the cardboard pots. Strawberries all doing well, all starting to get fruit. And these ones as well, all fruiting. In the greenhouse, it's not set out yet, but this is my next task to clear it out and set it out for the tomatoes. As you can see, I've got loads of stuff to pot up. These are the Robinson's giant cabbages, some kale there, some leeks. I think these are butternut squash which need to go out. But yeah, I'll be setting out the greenhouse. I've got my compost, so I'll be setting out the greenhouse shortly for my tomatoes. I've been filling up the barrel for the watering system, but I think I'm going to need to drain it and fix the bench because it's getting a bit top heavy. I think it's collapsing. Never mind, I'll get that sorted. That's my next big task when I come along. So like I say, I've cut all the daffs down. There's a few alliums starting to come out, but I want to top these beds up because we're just purely daffodils and the odd rogue potato. Yeah, so I'll top these up with soil and get some summer plants flowers in. Peas doing all right, starting to climb. Again, they were planted in the cardboard pots. A bit more beetroot there. Potatoes. This was my biochar experiment. So this one had nothing in. That had biochar, and that had loaded biochar. So you can see, there is a bit of a difference. All planted exactly the same time. Into the fruit cage. Plums starting to take off. We have got some blueberries, they're the pink ones. Spartan apple. Cherries, going to be loads on that this year. To net it before the birds get them. Gooseberries. I've actually got some on. You can see there. And the apples are looking well. Rhubarb, I've been taking some. And the raspberry canes are starting to take off. Now we've got currants right the way along. Yeah, there's a few raspberries just starting to take off on that side. I've actually got got currants, so we're going to have loads this year. I've rearranged it so that I can actually pick better and get around it. Couldn't get to the other side of the raspberries when they were all along the back there. Could only pick from one side, so hopefully we'll get a good crop and actually get eaten. Broad beans getting tall now. I'm going to have to put, remember last week I put the string on and they were just poking above the string. They're probably some of them are another foot higher than the string now, so I'm going to have to put another layer of string in. Garlic, this is just the Morrison's garlic, these 3 beds here. That's the standard Morrison's garlic and then the elephant garlic. All doing well. A few courgettes, 4 in each corner, a couple of patty pan squash. They're probably going to die off. I put them in a bit early, but I needed the space. I wanted to get rid of them, but I've got replacements, so it's not really a bother. And strawberries, doing well. These are mixed in with alpine strawberries, so that's why they've got smaller leaves. Turnips are starting to come up. Kohlrabi in the end. This stuff here is chickweed, so I'll get the little hoe on that and pull them out. So more tulips. The tearberry is coming on, and that's the loganberry again coming on. I'll wander up here. Potatoes, they're starting to come up. These ones are my record, which are my main crop. So they are starting to come up. This is the one in just pure wood chip. Nothing sort of sprouting in a minute, but if you do dig about, you can see there, they are going to start and come. There's a few there, but it is just pure wood chip. These are my seconds, which are bonnies. Again, they're starting to come. My blue potatoes there. Carrots just starting to come through. You see, 3 rows of carrots. They are starting to come. Not much in this end, just a few pots of mint. Nothing in here yet. More garlic. And in here we have some of the shallots I put in. They're starting to sprout. The squashes in the middle are butternut squash. And again, there's a couple of rows of carrots, and you can see them just along there. And some more of the onions, Stuttgart onions, which are here, starting to come up. And some sort of things to show you here. A couple of more gadgets I've got. So it's just a little hoe. Let's see if we're getting all these seeds out. So that's that one. That's ideal for getting, cutting the things like chickweed off when they're coming through like that. The other one I'm getting is this one here. It's an ergo hoe. I just got these to try off of Amazon. But yeah, that's it there. Ergo hoe. Got a sharp bit there. I'll try and swap my hands. So again, this is used to get in between the beds, but what I found is with this one, it's really good for really hard roots, because it cuts in and under. It gets under, like let's have a look over here. See, this bed's got a dandelion, so you can get in and it actually cuts it out. You can see that there's a potato, gets in and underneath it and actually takes it out quite well, and it's good for getting sort of in between, you know, when you've got things planted. I went through the garlic bed the other day. It actually cuts down really quite deep. The little other hoe is, you know, it's good for surface stuff, but this gets really deep, so it's a ergo hoe, and it's ideal for raised beds and stuff because it's just little handheld stuff. But yeah, I'll go over there and show you this one. There's a potato in this bed. Just goes underneath, you know, cuts down 4 or 5 inches. So it's ideal when you've got stuff planted. This bed's going to be my dahlia bed, so it still hasn't been finished yet. So yeah, ergo hoe, and I can't remember what you call this one, but it's a Japanese hoe, really sharp, and it's ideal for, you can see it's just cutting through and lifting them up. And what you want to do is turn them so that they're not going to reroot. But yeah, just every now and again go through it. Right, I need 2 hands to do this, so I'm going to put you down. So that's it for the allotment for the day. I'm off home now. I've got a few stuff to put up at home, so I'll catch up with you back there. See you in a bit.